Guess who's back? Back again. Shady's back. Tell a friend. Hello, everyone, and welcome to your, I cannot say weekly anymore because for now they're going to be a little bit random. So, welcome to your random dose of KCD2 hype. I know it's been a while since I've been here, but you know, summer is a little bit of the slower time. People go on vacations, it's a vacation period, and there has not really been much to talk about. But I finally started my KCD one playthrough, and I'm slowly uploading that to YouTube as well. So at least there is that. But hey, don't fret, we're here. And you might wonder why we have this image behind me today, why we're starting with that today. You might even tell me, come on, Lena, we've seen this a billion times. Yes, these are projections in St. Barbara's Cathedral. This was used in the announcement trailer. We've seen it already, but wait. It's not just the pictures. They are on the Instagram account of none other but a cinematic director at Warhol Studios, Philip Killian, who sent me the loveliest message and shared some of the lovely pictures from the announcement party that they've had at Warhol Studios. Don't worry, those pictures were certified to share with you all, but I'm going to show it to you via Philip's Instagram account. You want to know why? There are two reasons. So reason number one, I want you all to go and follow Philip on Instagram, show love, show support. So all of the amazing, show all of your excitement for KCD2 there, share that, give it to the team. I've been given a go. We can do that. It is certified. We're not getting into any of the weird territory. And reason number two is that the WeTransfer link that I've been sent has expired by the time I've started recording this video. I'm really terrible, I'm sorry, but at least I'm honest, so you always can expect the honest content from me. I think this is what matters the most. Anyway, let's go and take a look at those pictures. I really like those images because they're taken on the analog camera, so it gives them a really super authentic feel. It really shows the team. I think this one's my favorite. I think this one is like a 10 out of 10. It's just it's just so good. There is so much life in them. It's really wonderful. There are, of course, more. We're just gonna breeze through them for now. I love how big the team is. I love how excited everyone are. I love how cozy it was. Of course, there were drinks and a lot of conversations. And look at those really happy faces. Y'all are really lovely. Some of it's really heartwarming and soul warming to see. I also super like this image. It gives me the vibe of, something like some old school pictures that you see from the past and you say, hey, look, this is my grandfather and this is his best friend. Look how young they looked, how stylish they looked. It kind of gives me this vibe. I also like what Philip says, what a pleasure to work and direct this guy. So professional yet humble and sweet, absolute unit on a motion capture stage. This is Tom McKay, is not a star, but a true character. Hopefully we will work together soon again. Photo from KCD2 announcement party. I love to see this. So if you want to see more content like this, if you want to see kind of more of the inside kind of stories from the Warhorse, if you of course want to see more of the professional posts and work, I'm sure there are a lot of things that Philip isn't allowed to post yet, but I'm sure things that will come in the future, then please go ahead and follow Philip. And Philip, thank you so very much once again for contacting me and for sharing all of the kind words. And I'm really sorry I've waited too long for that WeTransfer link, but I did a share and this is what matters. Moving on. Kind of old news already, I know. It's been almost a month since the event, but there has been a really fantastic KCD gathering in Gutenberg on June 23rd? I think so. It was around that time. There is a lovely image from the event posted by Dan Bavra, who says a small fraction of Warhol Studios team today in Gutenberg. I know that some people from the community were attending. I absolutely know that you had tons of fun. Some of you even tried the beer, and I really like the people in the picture, but my favorite is the doggo. Sorry, everyone. The doggo gets a star. There's also been a really great article on Epic Games about KCD2. What I really like about this article is that it is an interview with the lead scripter Martin Ziegler. I really hope you can see anything on the screen. Let me zoom in for you. I don't judge you. I'm kind of like an old woman myself. I'm 31. Oh, in times that we did not see each other. The last KCD2 hype video I recorded for you, I was still 30, and now I'm 31. It's magic. I'm getting old right in front of your eyes. Anyway, back to the interview. So it's taking with I lost it. Where was it? There we go. With lead scripter Martin Ziegler, who shares a lot of really cute details I personally didn't know yet, but maybe you did. But let's take a look into it. What I really liked about this interview is that they say that one major goal definitely was to bring the game to a larger city, which was not possible in KCD1, but KCD2 and the studio has aged like a fine wine, so everyone is now kind of ready. I think also we would probably not be ready back in 2018 for this sort of experience in a real medieval city, like full of NPC and everything. I think we weren't ready either. So it's kind of honestly like a perfect timing for all of us. The team was ready, and then all of us are ready as well. Another great thing that kind of made me laugh a little bit. Well, first of all, to achieve degree of immersion, Warhorse employed a large number of experts to further direct their world building efforts, including historians, university professors, and reenactors. Awesome, isn't it? These authorities often reveal facts about daily life in 15th century Bohemia that rub sharply against our cultural idea of Middle Ages. As an example, Ziegler says that Bohemia had not yet introduced the potato in Henry's time, but that region did have watermelons. This is something that never occurred to me. We do not come across a potato in KCD. We do have horseradish, we do have carrots, apples, pretzels, chickens who you can one punch and then roast, and then but yeah, I need confirmation from all of you. Then they talk a little bit more about the combat, how they're going to make it easier for some players, but also a little bit more in depth for people who really kind of like the challenge. Awesome stuff that I personally am going to enjoy, and I know that you're all going to enjoy, is that he also cites the studio's improved NPC tag. Yay! I mean, NPCs were pretty fun to follow around already in KCD1, but KCD2 will generate characters that have unique in-depth characteristics that stand out during a playthrough. For example, a blacksmith might have a higher strength stat, insane, which means he'll stow a strength weapon like a hammer in his bag for any combat that may arise. So you cannot just walk around and punch anyone. Like, you kind of have to be okay. Some of you are really touchy about that subject. Play the way you want. Punching everyone, even if they're NPC, is bad. Shame on us. But if you're crazy like me, you kind of sometimes like to, you know, have a little bit of fun, right? So this time we will have to be a little bit more careful who we want to, you know, start a brawl with. So blacksmith is more likely to put up a fight when you try to threaten him when compared to the old scribe sitting next to him at the tavern. Be very smart. Use that. This is a hint on how to handle stuff, all right? Never intimidate someone who's going to be stronger than you, all right? But also, intimidating the old scribe kind of feels pathetic. This is already feels like it's going to be so much fun. One of the things I almost missed, but I have to read those words out loud. It's a quote by Martin, who says, "I just want to take this opportunity to thank all of the players who are letting us know how they're looking forward to the release." He says, "It's really energizing and motivating to do the best that we can. Yay!" And then Epic Games says that it will release on the Epic Games Store later in 2024. They do know something. Do they? What's the release date? Anyway, more speculations about the release date a little bit later. OG KCD Kickstarter supporters, rejoice. Your contribution has not gone unnoticed. This is amazing. I am genuinely happy and excited for all of you. So KCD2 will be given away for free to certain people who backed the original game on Kickstarter. I have no idea which tiers are going to be included, but if you're watching this and if you were one of the original backers, dust off your old Kickstarter account, as Warhorse Studios say, check if you're eligible, and you also should have gotten an email as well. This is amazing. I really like that Warhorse Studios are doing that for the OG fans, getting the Kickstarter campaign. I know that it was a big deal for the studio back in the day. Originally, you were the ones who made the first game happen, thanks to you and well, to Warhorse and all of the fans of KCD1. KCD2 was also made possible, so you know it legit is kind of like a butterfly effect. So it's amazing. I love them for doing this, and if you're one of the people who got KCD2 for free or are going to get KCD2 for free because of the Kickstarter campaign from back in the day, let me know in the comments. I'm quite curious, and I want to know the legends. I want to see your face. I want to thank you. You're a legend. This video would not be the KCD2 hype video without featuring Luke Dale. I am going to make it my thing to not miss a single Luke Dale feature in this video. I'm going to do that. Look, it's a challenge. I know you're probably checking this out. Anyway, this lovely Luke winking at you, asking what you're all playing this weekend. I know that I'm doing a KCD1 playthrough. In fact, I've just met Lord Hans Capone in my KCD1 playthrough. He was really not happy about me as Henry getting some nice treatment. But anyway, about that later. We're not going to start that now. But another cool thing that Luke shared this week was this fantastic art of Henry and Hans Capone by artist at Venusian 2. I am going to include the link for that account in the video description as well. But isn't it simply gorgeous? I super like it. This is so nice. And this is another reason why you should follow Luke Dale on all of social media, not just on X, but also on Instagram, you know, also like go and hang out on Reddit, do all of those things. But honestly, this art is just simply something else. Also, look, what's up with that tattoo, by the way? Is that happening? I'm quite curious. It's been a while. Amazing thing is happening at the end of this month. Later this month, there will be a massive media press preview event in Gutenberg. So Toby says that he cannot wait to finally be able to show KCD2 to the world. So those lucky media and press people, they will get their hands on KCD2 super early, which means they're going to play the game, which means that they're probably going to play a certain build of the game. The cool thing for all of us about this is that someone you know really, really well, Roxy, aka Sexy Biscuit, is going to be at that event. She has also been invited. She's going to get her hands on that build of KCD2, and I trust her entirely as a huge fan of the game, as an amazing content creator who's been creating some crazy good content about the game, to share her honest opinion about it. I'm sure there will be some NDA. I'm sure there will be some embargo for certain things, but this is someone I truly trust, and I cannot wait for all of that new content that she's going to create about that. And if by any chance you're watching this video but not yet following Sexy Biscuit on YouTube and like everywhere, I definitely recommend you to do so. There are a lot of really exciting things coming, and I am hyped. I think it's really, really wonderful that it's not just the press who's been invited, but also content creators. I want to say creators, but I think it was basically just Roxy. Anyway, massively happy, massively excited, well-deserved. Roxy truly, 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 truly deserves opportunities like that, and I'm looking forward to everything about it. The event is at the end of July. So fingers crossed it's good. Fingers crossed it's good. Fingers crossed it's good. The build, I mean the game. I mean the event is probably going to be 10 out of 10. I've kind of left this image as the best for last because it's not every day that Den Vavra points a sword at you and looks really intimidating. If you were not convinced by things you've seen in this video and all of the stuff that we've covered before, to wishlist KCD2 on Steam, this is something that's going to push you across the line and finally going to make you do that. I promised a little bit of the date reveal speculation. Gamescom is approaching. It's in the end of August. It's a great opportunity to share a new trailer. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. It's also a great opportunity to finally share a release date. wink wink, nudge nudge. It's also potentially a great way to maybe like start pre-orders. I'm not sure. Also, considering that there is going to be that big press release happening at the end of July, that might kind of build up the hype for that potentially big Gamescom announcement. Or maybe Warhorse are just going to go completely bananas and just kind of like avoid everything, because they did their own thing with the announcement trailer, right? And it kind of blew up and they did really, really well. So maybe they're like better than all of the conventions, right? Maybe they're going to do things their own way. Either way, I think that the release date announcement is going to be done in the most exciting, kind of unexpected, awesome way. The sooner it happens, the better for all of us, so we can kind of start counting the days. I look forward to that big time. Honestly, I think I'm gonna say this not as a bad thing in terms of like, yeah, it's gonna be so bad when the game comes out. Of course not. But you know what they say? Sometimes the anticipation is a little bit better than the actual thing. I think that we're going to be really nostalgic about the times that we were looking forward to KCD2 release, you know, between the initial announcement and then the release of the game. I think potentially we're going to remember it way more than what's going to happen after the release. And again, I'm not saying that in terms of like, oh, the game's going to be so bad that like it's blah, blah, blah. No, of course not. I really sincerely hope for the sake of the studio and the team and everyone behind KCD2 that the game is a banger, that it works, that it's a lot of fun, that it's everything we wish for and more. But you know, things that are happening right now, the hype we are building together, that's definitely, you know, something in its own, you know? On that beautiful note, thank you for being here with me. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, stay cool, stay medieval, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.